money earner in the whole company, soon to be #1, the way she moves and talks and does things, and a dear friend, and we're very grateful that she came in the heat of Las Vegas in the middle of the summer. That's commitment. When your airplane comes in the summer to Las Vegas, so let's give Kendall a nice hand. Yeah.
Okay. So, can you guys see this okay through that? All right. So, the first thing I want to tell you guys, and I want you to write down, well, for you to, you don't have to write it down, is our schedule that we go off of weekly. I'm actually going to pull it up so I don't miss anything. So we have a Monday through Sunday schedule. So if you're like lost in your business and you're like, oh, it's Wednesday, then you just go back to the schedule and see what everyone's doing on Wednesday. So Mondays, we usually have a family huddle call, and you'll start getting emails for those, and then you register, and it's on GoToWebinar is the app that you need to download. And so that's basically just gets the whole company together, keeps everyone updated on new products that are coming out, events that are happening, you know, new promotions, things like that. So you can watch on your phone the live webinar. And then that night, let me look for the schedule.
That's for Mondays for those families.
Yeah, but still on Monday, after that, at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, so it would be
2 hours.
7 o'clock here. Okay, so 7 o'clock on Facebook, there's a group called Meet Monat Live, and that is to invite all your prospects to watch live at 7 o'clock every Monday. Someone different will go live every time and do the Dare to Succeed, which is what I did at the salon, where I read that brochure, you know, that basically talks about the company. So the person gets on there, talks about their story, and then they read the Dare to Succeed. So if you don't have time to meet 50 people, you invite your 50 people to watch that video and then follow up with them after they've watched it. And the recordings are on there. So if there's someone who's done one previously, like mine is on there, and you think that someone's a hairstylist, like your friend, didn't you say, that does hair, you can go tag her in my video and say, hey, watch this, and then let me know when you're done. So that's an easy, like if you're brand new, that's how I built my business, was Meet Monat Live. And so it's a Facebook group, and if you just search Meet Monat Live, sorry, I'm looking for the team schedule so I don't miss anything. Okay. So yeah, the family huddle and then the Meet Monat Live. That's the only things that we do on Monday. It says 8 p.m., but I think that's Eastern time. So it would be...
Eastern is 3 hours difference.
3 hours? Okay, so it's
Central
5 o'clock.
is 2 hours difference, and then Mountain is 1 hour.
Okay, so it'd be 5 o'clock for you guys. And then Tuesday and Wednesdays, and the name of that group is Meet Monat Live at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's the name of the group. All of us that are really working the business are in Central Standard Time. Most of us, so that's why everything is Central.
Right?
Yeah, so that's why everything's Central Time. So that's what's throwing me off. Okay, Tuesday and Wednesdays are Meet Monats, like in your area. Like Pablo will have them on Tuesday and Wednesdays, or you can find someone who's having one. And then local or traveling. So you might have to go to one. You know, you might have to drive an hour or two, but maybe you have a car full of 4 or 5 people with you. Once you guys start building teams, they're going to be all over the place. Right now, there's not a whole lot, so you might not be going to events. You might have to plan your own and do your own because there's not very many going on. Thursday nights at 9 p.m. So it would be, that's Central Time. That's 2 hours difference.
So 7.
So 7 o'clock. I do onboarding in my team page, which is, I'm going to go over that today. Basically, I'll go over onboarding, so just write onboarding and I'll tell you what that is. And then Friday is celebrate your team's success. So that means like if you have a Facebook page, then you'll, you know, or you can like throw a little get together, like, hey, let's all go to dinner. You guys are doing great. Or you can do another event, whatever you want to do on Fridays. Pretty much celebrate your team's success is in our Southeast region team page that April Price has. She's the regional sales manager. Regional sales director for Las Vegas, Nevada, all of Nevada.
She was the one that was here.
Yes, right? The blonde.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So she has a group, a team page, that April Price, and the name of that group is Monat Southeastern Region page. Okay, so every Friday she puts up the top 10 people in the Southeast regions, like whoever's doing the best, basically.
Oh, okay.
Who has signed up the most market partners, the most VIP customers. It's basically just to like, oh my gosh, you see your name on there, you're like, woo, you know, that's what I was looking for when I first joined. I loved recognition. Like, I wanted I wanted everyone to know who I was, and I did. And then
Monat Southeastern, what was the last word?
Monat South. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Monat Southwest region.
I was gonna say.
We're not
shouldn't it be
east.
Southwest.
Yeah, it's
because
Southwest.
Because it's like Arizona, New Mexico.
It looks like this. It's Monat Southwest region.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Monat Southwest region. Sorry. I know I was thinking east. I'm like, God, that has to be wrong. Okay. Tell ya, you don't gotta be smart to do this. Okay. So monthly. So
All right.
let's see.
That gave us a little piece of mind.
So okay, let's see. First training team page. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Okay, quarterly is Super Saturday training. Okay, so there's 4 quarters, right, in the year. So every quarter, well, I'm gonna start doing them in Tulsa because I have such a big team. So either Pablo will hold a Super Saturday training, or someone else in Nevada will be holding one. So those trainings are everything. I mean, that's where you learn everything you need to know. They'll go over social media training, onboarding, Smart Start, which is about what I'm about to go over. Everything you need to know, and then bringing new people to that is amazing. So Super Saturdays are huge. I don't know of any that are going to be in this area, but I do plan on coming back to do one with corporate. So I want at least 100 people there. So I'm waiting for you guys to build some teams, and then when I come back, I want it to be full. Yeah, because it's a big deal when we do when I come out to do a Super Saturday. Okay, so that's the schedule. And then Sunday, I don't know, take a day off because there's nothing for there, nothing on there. But pretty much the main ones are Mondays. Mondays are huge because you have the Meet Monat Live, and then the family huddle is not every Monday. It's like once a month, but you'll get an email. And then Thursdays onboarding. That's like when you sign up a market partner, you want to make sure they get onboarded quickly because that's getting them started in their business. Let me pull up that onboarding training. Okay, so I want you guys to write down onboarding, and then I want you to really just think for a second while I'm looking this up and think about why you want to work this business. You know, what is your why? And your why should make you cry. I mean, it should be something that is a big deal. That's going to make you do this even when you feel discouraged, or even when, you know, you don't want to keep going. So write down your why. And this is what I do with all my new people. When I sign someone up, I ask them, I'm like, why do you want to work this business? What's your purpose? Why do you want to do this? So you need to know why. You also need to write down how much money a month you are wanting to make. Realistically, like right now, in the next couple of months, how much money do you want to make? What is enough for you? For me, I wrote down $20,000. When you get your kit, it has the Smart Start workbook in it, and it has like a picture of a check, and you write on that check how much you want, and I put $20,000. That was my goal. That's how much I wanted to make a month. And hearing my upline tell me that she was making $20,000, $30,000, I knew I could do that. I was like, okay, if she's doing that, then I'm gonna do that. So in 6 months I did that. I was making $23,000, $25,000 a month. So it's definitely doable. You just gotta write it down and see it, and then you make a plan and do it. Let's see here. And then, okay. So why, your time, your earnings, and then you need to write down contact lists because you need to make a contact list. That is so crucial, and a lot of people don't do it, and then they start talking to people, and then they forgot who they talked to, they forgot who said, you know what, they forgot if they give someone samples. You want to be able to write that down, and in my team page, in the files section of it, there is a spreadsheet that says, you know, you gave them what their name is, you gave them samples, you followed up with them this many times, so that you can keep track. And you can print off as many of those sheets as you want to. And then planning your launch event. So when you first enroll, in the first 72 hours, you should be planning an event because you're gonna start talking to people and you need to have something to invite them to. So getting an event together, whether it's at a hair salon, someone's house, your house, a restaurant, Starbucks, it doesn't matter as long as it's quiet and enclosed, you know, where you can get up and talk. Then your upline should be able to help you do the Dare to Succeed your first time, and then the second time you should be able to do the Dare to Succeed yourself, because it's literally just reading off of a piece of paper and telling people that you're excited, kind of telling your story, what you do for a living, how you found Monat, and how it's going to change your life. So if you're brand new, it doesn't matter if you have a testimony or not. You can get up there and say, this is what this is going to do for me, and I want you guys to be a part of it, you know?
Yeah.
So you don't have to say, I make this much money and my title is this, because that really doesn't matter. People don't care. And you want to onboard yourself constantly. So you want to keep reminding yourself why. You want to keep reminding yourself how much money you want to make. You want to keep reminding yourself how much time you need to put into this to make that amount of money. So I said $20,000 and I was ready to hit the ground running. I wasn't going to take a day off or not answer people's questions if they were, you know, messaging me. I wasn't not going to reach out to people. I literally worked my business when I was awake. I was talking to as many people as possible. And still, I mean, people that I talk to haven't joined, and that's normal. Not everyone you talk to is going to join your business. So you can't get discouraged when the first 5 people you talk to say no, because the first 100 people you talk to should say no, and then you'll get a yes. It's just how it is. It's just, you're learning how to do this. You're getting confident. And so when people, that's why a lot of people quit network marketing, because people, yeah, they get discouraged really easy. And this isn't, I don't know, it's not something that you just have to, it's self-motivation, and a lot of people don't have that, and so that's why they quit so early. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's onboarding. So I do that in my team page every Thursday. I go a little bit more into depth with it, you know, and so those videos are there for you guys to watch and to tag your people. And if you don't know how to onboard someone, tag them in one of my videos that I did. Or I have other people do those in my team page, so it's not just me all the time. So if you feel like someone else is doing it better or will relate to you know, another person on my team, tag them in that video. And if you need to find an onboarding video or you need to find something in my team page, you just go to the search bar and type in a keyword, and every post that has that word in it will pop up. So, okay, so Smart Start is when you first join. And this is our bonus structure on how you make money really, really fast, how you make your money back. And we didn't have this when I first enrolled. My first check was $1,800 and we did not have this. If we would have had this, I probably would have made $3,000 or more because of this structure right here. So Smart Start is the month you join. So if you join this month, you have July, August, and September to earn these bonuses. When you enroll a market partner is someone who wants to work the business. That's a distributor. A VIP customer is just a preferred customer, okay? So enroll one market partner with a product pack. So we have the $2.99, $3.99, and $5.99 product pack. When they get a product pack, am I in there?
You should show if it's charging or not.
When they get a product pack, you are either gonna earn $100 to $220, okay? Because when you sell a $5.99 pack, you make a $220 bonus. So if one of your friends wants to sign up and they are a stylist and they need a lot of product, this is the biggest kit that you can join in on, okay? When they buy the $5.99 pack, you make a $220 bonus that you get the next week, okay? $3.99, you're gonna make $120. $120 bonus. You will get that bonus the next week. Great. And then the $2.99, you're gonna make $100. So you can sell as many of those product packs as you want. You can sign up 50 people on the $5.99 pack and make thousands of dollars. It doesn't matter. You can sell as many of those as you want. So those are the product pack bonuses. PP bonus. Okay. And then, so you make either 100 to 220 right there. If you sign up 4 VIP customers, and this is in that total Smart Start period, not just 1 month, okay? They roll over. So it's super cool that they roll over like that. So if you get 4 VIP customers, you automatically make a $60 bonus for getting 4. And plus commission, 15% on our VIP customers, okay? So you get the product pack bonus, you get 15% commission off of each of these VIP customers, and then $60. So for doing 4 plus 1, you're gonna get a block bonus of $150. Okay, 4 VIP customers, 1 market partner with a product pack, you're gonna make $150 right there. Plus the 60 is actually $210. So total bonuses, you're gonna make $310 to $430 depending on what product pack they get. So just for doing 4 plus 1, you're gonna make $310 to $430. It's pretty nice, okay? So you can do this 3 times and make a $500 bonus. And so you're getting this right here 3 times plus a $500 bonus. Plus that's commission too. So who knows how much product they're buying. So you can make up to $1,700 basically, $1,800.
So the
by
times
doing
3 is the 3 months?
Yeah, you can do it in 3 months.
Okay.
But if you, it doesn't have, it has to be in that times 3 means that you're doing 4 plus 1 3 times.
Okay.
4 VIP customers, so that would be 12 VIP customers and 3 market partners.
It could be on
Okay.
the, it could be on 1 month. It's not-
Yeah, you can do it all in 1 month.
Okay.
Which a girl on my team, actually, a woman, she's a little older, she did it first in the entire company when we came out with this. At convention, we came out with this, and she signed up 12 VIP customers and 3 market partners in 1 month, and was the first person to build her Mo neighborhood. So that's what it's called. So 12 VIP, 3 market partners. You build your Mo neighborhood, and you make that much money. So by doing all of that, you're automatically going to hit the first rank in the company, which is managing market partner. You're going to get a pin. You're going to get a certificate. You're going to also get a $100 bonus. So for hitting MMP, it's $100. On top of that, however much right here that you can make, you're going to make an extra $100. So to get to managing market partner, which is the first rank, you have to have 300 in personal volume. Well, if you've signed up 3 VIP customers or you bought a product pack, if you bought a product pack, you're automatically coming in with volume. Okay, because when you get the $299 product pack, you have 200 personal volume already. When you get the $399 pack, you have 300 personal volume already. The $599 pack is 450 volume already. That's you got it, okay? So the first qualification is having 300 PV. So your PV is whatever you purchase, which we are not, you do not have to purchase anything monthly. That is one thing I love about this company. There's no monthly fees, there's no monthly quotas. You do not have to buy anything. A lot of companies, they say you need your $100 minimum every single month. We are not like that. You do not have to do that. So 300 PV, and then sign up 2 market partners, which you've done if you've, signed up. If you've built your Mo neighborhood, you have 2. And you have to have 1,200 in group volume. So that's your group volume is your personal sales plus the market partners underneath you, their personal sales. That equals your group volume. Does that make sense? So your PV plus everyone else's PV is your group volume. So when you get higher up in the company, like you have to have 7,000 group volume to go to the next biggest rank, which is managing market builder. And that basically, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Because this is what I did in my first month. Okay, and most people do in their first month. If you hit the ground running, you'll hit this rank in your first month. It's MMB. So we don't say managing market builder, we say MMB, MMP, AMM. Like you'll start hearing all of these things and their ranks, okay? So mine is SED, which is Senior Executive Director. So managing market builder is the cornerstone of our compensation plan. If you can get to MMB, you can get to the top of the company because you know how to build a business, okay? So basically, you have to have the highest personal volume you have to have, even at my rank, is 500. 500 PV, okay? So you have to have 500 personal volume and 7,000 GV, okay? So you signed up. You're already signed up. Say this is your first or second month. You've built your Mo neighborhood, so you have plenty of personal volume. So you need 500. And then, let me see how I want to do this. Okay. And then you sign up market partner. You have to sign up 4 market partners or have 4 market partners that are active. Okay, so the amount of market partners that you have to have is 4. Okay, if you hit MMP, you already have 2. You don't have to find 4 more. You just have to find 2 more. Because the people that sign up, they're always going to be there in your graphic tree. You just have to make sure that they're active and equaling as an active line. And active means that they have 200 PV. Okay, so let me write that down. 200 personal volume means that they're active. So if you're like, well, so it's your second month and you've hit MMP your first month, and your second month you have your 2 people there, but the numbers start over back to 0, and you're like, I had 2 people last month. Why aren't they showing up? It's because they don't have 200 PV. Either their orders need to go through from their VIP customers that they've signed up, or they need to buy something, or they need to sign up a product. They need to do something to get active. So,
How long until it goes unactive? Like monthly?
Year.
Okay.
$20 fee each year will keep you, hold your spot.
Okay, that's not.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing. It's kind of crooked here, but you get the point. Okay, so you want to, the easiest way to get the 7,000 group volume is make sure everyone's building a block, getting 1 market partner and 4 VIP customers. Make sure people are doing their Smart Start. That's going to make sure that everyone's doing something. And what else was I going to tell you? So 2 of these people have to have 2 people. Okay, just 2 of them. That means that they're MMP. You have to have 2 MMPs on your team to hit MMP. So you want this person to be MMP, MMP. So they need to be bringing in 300 personal volume. So if they bought a product pack, more than likely they have at least 200, at least 200, and they need 1,200 in group volume. So these people are going to buy product packs too. And if people are signing up VIP customers, they're going to, their volume's going to be high. So that's pretty much MMP. You have 4 people and 2 of them have 2 people. That's what I did my first month. And what most people do their first month. Do you guys have questions on anything with the Smart Start? It's really simple. It really is. Just try to get 12 before the end of your Smart Start, 12 VIP. And the easiest way to get VIP customers, you're thinking, wow, 12 people, that's a lot. We have a referral program for our VIP customers. So if you have 1 VIP customer and you go to them and say, I want to help you get your products for free, just send me 3 people that want to, that need the products or that you think would be a VIP customer, I will put them underneath you and you will earn an $84 credit. That goes to your account for the next month. So there you go. They get their product for free and you just earned 3 more VIP customers. So that's how I built, I have like 150 somewhere, I haven't counted them, it's like 100, 200 VIP customers because I tell every single one of them, send me 3 people, I want you to, and they can keep doing that every month. You know what though, what's crazy is those 3 VIP customers that are under them, if she calls them all 3 and says, hey, let's all order in the same month so I get my products for free, if she makes sure that those 3 order all in the same month that she does, she gets the $84 credit. So it doesn't have to be new VIP customers, they just have to be ordering all in the same month, all 4 of them. So. But MMP is if you hit MMP and you teach everyone that you sign up to hit MMP, you'll be a senior executive director. Somebody in my organization had to hit this rank for me to hit my rank.
Right.
That's it. They had to get 2 people. So that's how simple it is. I'm scared to erase anything if you guys need it. Yeah, but Smart Start, onboarding, it's pretty much the gist of things. I mean, it's really, really simple. Am I missing anything that you think I need to touch on? Personal development, I'm sure you guys are really good at that, you know, growing yourself before your team grows. You can't just jump into this and get lucky. You have to study network marketing. You need to study the profession, because if a brain surgeon's gonna go into surgery and they've never been to school before, they're probably gonna mess something up. Or if they say, hi, nice to meet you, my name's so-and-so, this is my first surgery, I'm so excited, you know, that person's gonna go, You want to build your confidence and who you are in the industry, so that when you're talking to people, they're like, oh my gosh, she knows what she's doing, I wanna be on her team. So when you're talking to people with confidence and in a hurry, because people want people in a hurry. They don't want to sit there and be like, okay, gosh, really? Like, you just keep talking. You want to be a hurry, get in and out of there, and invite them to an event. Get their contact information, get business cards, because those are huge. I mean, I give out my business cards all the time at the airport, grocery store, wherever, because I just randomly strike up conversations with people. I'm like, oh, I love your hair, where do you get it done? I ask people, what do you do for a living? You know, I'll be sitting to a guy next on the plane. I'll say, hey, what do you do for a living? He's like, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I don't say I'm with Monat. I say, oh, I'm a network marketer. You know, multi-level marketing, that's what I do. And they're like, oh, what company? You know, and they start asking. Yeah. It's just like striking up a conversation. Yeah. That's how I work my business, so. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
The car bonus?
The car?
Well, what's the level after MMB? Is it what you are?
AMM.
AMM?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so MMB is all of this. Okay, this is so simple.
Is there a simple way to remember all the letters? Because it's like, or you just have to
Looking at the
memorize
comp
them all.
plan.
You have to memorize them all.
Looking at the comp plan. Okay, the next rank. Okay, I didn't tell you what bonus you get when you hit this. Okay,
Yeah,
you make a $500 bonus.
Oh, okay.
This is $500.
So every time you hit a rank, you get
Yes.
another bonus?
Yes. I'm sorry I didn't mention that.
And they go down
In
in
between
value?
this and this, there's 2 other ranks. On your way to building this, you're gonna get 2 more bonuses, because you're gonna, okay, there's managing market partner. Okay, so there's MMP, all right, that's the first rank. And then you've got the next rank, which is AMB, which is, okay, so you're a partner right here. When you sign up, you're a market partner. So you hit MMP and you're a managing market partner. Then you're gonna go into the builders category, which means you're building a business, which is associate market builder. Okay, associate market builder. And then the next rank is market builder, MB. And then you have MMB, which is this rank. So you're gonna get $100, $100. Wait, they just changed it on us. I wanna make sure I'm not telling you guys wrong. They changed the bonuses. Hang on, I have it right here. Okay, it's 100, 100, 150, and then boom, $500. Okay, so you're earning all of these. And plus commission, this is just the bonus for ranking up. The average income for that, I can tell you the average income monthly. Okay, we have enough people at each rank that we can tell you the average income. Okay, so MMB is $1,400 a month, average steady income. Then the next rank is $2,400 a month, which is AMM. Okay, AMM, what I was going to tell you, associate market mentor, because after the builder category is the mentors category. Okay, then after the mentors category is the directors category, which is where I am. Director is huge. I mean, you're making a lot of money. $16,000 a month. That's the minimum of the directors category, which is associate executive director. Okay, so AMM is you being an MMB with an MMB under you. That's it. You hit MMB and one of your friends hits MMB. And it does not have to be someone on your front line. It does not have to be someone you personally sponsor. If she hits MMB before Beverly, you will be an AMM if you're MMB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it, huh?
So that's why.
Now you're gonna
Take a
work with
vacation.
it. Now
Don't
you're
take a
gonna.
vacation.
So it's crucial to not just work, you don't just work with your front line, okay? Because you could sign up a bunch of duds, but people on the second or third level might be rock stars. So even if Pablo was signed up, say I signed someone up, and then they signed someone up, and then Pablo was there, and he comes to me and says, like he did this time, I would still be here. I work with everybody in my organization that I get paid on, because why not? He could be my next senior executive director, making me millions. You know, it doesn't matter where they are.
Will be.
Yeah, will be.
That's right. You can have a bunch of you.
Okay, so that means that you have one MMB under you. Okay, then the Cadillac comes in. When you hit Market Mentor, all that is you being this basically with more volume, and you have 2 managing market builders under you. So you have one MMB under you right here, and you get 2 MMBs under you right here. Now those 2 MMBs that you need cannot be under each other. They have to be in different teams.
But they don't have to be frontline.
No.
Wow, that makes a huge
But
difference.
it can't. If she's under Beverly, they wouldn't count.
Right.
Yeah.
So you need a leg with
Right.
somebody that hit
Yeah.
that role anywhere.
Yeah. Exactly. Doesn't matter how deep they are. Does not matter. So this is where you get the Cadillac.
So still in this.
It's like cheap.
There you
The average person at Market Mentor makes $4,000 a month, 4.3. Then Managing Market Mentor is next. That person makes around $9,000 a month. So you guys, I signed up. I ranked up faster than anyone in the entire company has ever done. I'm holding a record right now. Okay, in 8 months I hit the top of the company. So my goal each month was to rank up. So MMP was too easy for me. So Managing Market Builder was the first rank that I hit. And then the next month I hit A&M. The next month, so 1, 2, 3. So in 4 months, that's about right. My check was about, it was like $6,000 my 4th month. Okay, so that's what I'm saying though. This, it's doable. If you make a plan of action and you're contacting your people in the first of the month saying, I'm going to help you get to your next rank, that's all I did. I helped them hit MMP. That's it. I'm like, hey, let's get you to MMP. Can we talk to some of your friends? So this is the 7th rank. And then after MMM is director. Okay, this is where they send you luggage, Samsonite luggage that has a GPS tracker on it. It says Monat, 2 pieces of luggage. I mean, GPS tracker, that stuff's expensive, okay? And this is an associate executive director, AED, 2 spots away from the top of the company. It happens so fast. Like you blink your eye and you're at the top. It's crazy. And then there's, I'll just go down here and go ED is 9, and then SED. And I'm about to blow y'all's socks off in a second. So, Associate Executive Director is averaging $16,000 a month, okay? That's average. There's highs and there's lower. This is just an average. Executive Director, okay? So when you hit Market Mentor, they also send you business cards. They send you a package, a mentors package for free. Like this, a pin, like a really nice, it's a compass pin or something. I don't know, it's expensive pin. I didn't even know what it was. And
Does
then
he write?
this is, huh?
Does he write?
Oh yeah, it's like so smooth, it's crazy. They send you a big pack of business cards, a keychain like a Cadillac keychain that
So
has
they're
no
very
name.
generous in all
Yes,
those details,
yeah,
right?
they reward you like major, okay? And then when you hit director, they start sending you luggage. Well, they send you luggage. They sent me flowers on my birthday, and I was at this rank right here, like a huge bouquet, like from Monat family. Da, da, da.
Wow.
Yeah. So they send you flowers on your birthday. You earn the trip to. There's also a trip right here called Leadership Summit. It's paid for. When you are at the rank of the Cadillac, you get to go to Leadership Summit. That means that this year it's in San Francisco. It's paid for. Me and my husband get to go. Flight, hotel's paid for. Food is paid for. Training. It's going to be amazing. They're going to launch new stuff, new trips. Like it's just, Amazing. Like the trips are amazing. They seriously spoil us. Then here you go to Director's Retreat, which is Associate Executive Director. You get to go to the Director's Retreat, which this year is in Arizona, the Palm Spring Desert. We're staying at the, it's in September. It's at the beginning of September. We're staying at the, man, I can't remember what it's called. It was just right there.
So if you already went, they send you again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, every year. It's once a year.
As long as you stay,
You have
in a
to be
position.
paid as that rank. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to hit that rank every month. And then executive director. Okay, so the bonus. So these are the bonuses you get for here. I'm going to tell you the bonuses that you get for.
Along with the
Yeah.
luggage and.
Yes. Oh yeah.
We had to have luggage.
So you can buy
These
stuff
are
to put
huge.
inside of it. No?
That's right.
$500 again for AMM. $1,000 bonus for AMM. So this is what I was going for, the bonuses. I didn't even know what residual income really was. I just wanted the freaking bonus. This is $2,500 right here. $2,500, $5,000, $10,000 bonus right here, and then a $20,000 bonus for hitting senior executive director. So when I hit my $20,000 bonus, they gave it to me in Vegas, I think. Yeah, in Vegas. They presented me with my check and I had to carry it all through the airport.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy. It's huge.
Oh,
It's a
shit.
huge
Oh,
check.
Did
You
you
have to
take it to
carry
the
it,
bank?
like-
Did you take it to the bank?
No, I just put it under the seat, I think. No, we put it up in the thing. It fit. So the bonuses are huge, and they don't. Most companies pay out their bonuses through 2 years period. We pay ours out right away. Boom, it's on your next check. It's crazy. Like the next check, it's on there. So the bonuses are there. The average, let me tell you, the average executive director is making $40,000 a month, and the average senior executive director is making $95,000 a month average. That's just average. My upline's making almost $200,000 a month. Her check will probably be $200,000 a month this month.
Wow.
So there's money to be made, I promise. She's been doing this 2.5 years. I've been doing this for 11 months.
And
Which
how
seems
old is the company? 3 years.
3 years in September.
3 years in September.
So we did our first year, we did 25 million in sales, and we were hoping to do 1 million. We did 25 million, 25 times projected. And then our second year we did 70 million, which was when I joined. And then, which I joined in August, so I joined at the end of the year. And what's so crazy is, I'm gonna brag on myself for a minute. I had August through December, okay? That's all I had. I was so new in the company. I was enrolling the most market partners, the most VIP customers, and I was holding records more than people from the whole year. I had signed up more market partners in those months than people did for the whole year. So I won the presidential award, which is like the rookie of the year, which I get to present it at our convention in 2018 in the fall. So I have to go up there and give a speech and present it, open the cards, like the Grammys.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Like you get to dress up in gala dresses and everything, and it's so you never know who's gonna enroll in your organization and just blow up. And the person that I work with, Julie Stevens, she didn't sign me up. I'm on her second level. A girl signed me up that I worked with at the salon, and she's now not doing anything. So Julie swooped me up and said, let's run. Like, I'll help you and travel with you and show you how to do this. So that's why I say it's important to work with everyone in your organization, because if Julie wouldn't have done that, I probably wouldn't be where I am. You know, she told me what to do, what not to do, personal development. I didn't know any of that. I had failed in 5 other previous companies. So, forgot what else I was going to tell you.
What was the 3rd year?
Oh yeah, 3rd year, which is this year. This is our 3rd year. We're gonna do 300 million. We're projected to do 300 million. So we went from 70. Yes.
Faster
will
than
be-
Instagram.
We will be a $1 billion company in the next 3 years, projected. And that's Ray Urdaneta. He's the CEO of the company. His dad's the chairman. That's their goal. They want to be a $1 billion company. They want to affect 1 million families a month. Pay 1 million families a month. That's their goal. That's a lot of people. So, I mean, that's obviously expanding into other countries. You know, if you think about all those people, they got to come from somewhere. They're going to be, we're going to be in other countries.
And right now we're just Canada and the U.S.,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, United States and Canada right now. So they're smart, because a lot of companies would already be branching in and we're not ready, and they know we're not ready.
Is it how fast it will
Yeah,
action?
exactly. Like you have to have everything. I mean, they're not going to do that and then sweep them off from. They want to be more than ready. So they are really, really smart, and they take advice from anybody. Like they listen to what people say, to the experts in the industry.
Well, if they're growing, this fast here, and you start opening other countries, to be able to keep up with the volume.
The reason why we're growing so fast is because we have a system in place, and it's duplicatable, and it's simple, and people feel like they can do it.
So I had different people, a couple of people ask me, okay, so it's a network marketing, is it a binary, is it a this?
No, it's a unilevel.
So it's a unilevel.
Yes, it's a unilevel. It's how do you say that? Hang on. I just asked Julie that the other day what our comp plan is called. There's all kinds of compensation plans.
Right.
And
I
ours.
said, I don't know, all I know is it works. You want to get in?
Well, I was gonna say, you know what? Whatever name you call it,
Yeah.
it pays well, it pays fast, and it's
Yeah.
very
But
fair.
some people really want to know. We are not a
Yeah.
binary. Binary means that you have 2 legs.
Right.
We have as many legs as you want. You get paid on all of them, on all of your legs. You only get paid so far deep. You get paid 4 levels deep, and then on your generations, 5 levels deep. So a generation is an MMB. Huh?
What do they cap you out at exactly?
Yeah, they don't. If you keep building your personal business, you can make $1 million a month. That's what our comp plan is built for, is $1 million a month earners. And Ray and Senior Lee say that all the time. They want $1 million a month earners. They told me when my check is $100,000, they're going to come to my house and give it to me. Give me my $100,000 check for the month. And I think it's this month. So I'm kind of like,
I gotta get home.
Clean up the home.
Exactly.
Could you take 5 minutes, Kendall? One of the things that I know that happens in network marketing is that everybody wants to get the rewards, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in most cases, they don't really know what it takes as far as work to get there. So they think, I'm just gonna make a couple of calls or this and that. Could you share what made you different? In other words, what did you do different from the people that signed up in January, February, March for you to get all those numbers, to hit those numbers in such a short period of time? What made you different? The way you thought, the people you contacted, so we can model the success behavior instead of just hoping that it will happen.
I think
Does
that,
make
yeah, I think that having a list, a contact list, I still use my contact list to this day to go back and look at that. And I think of people all the time, that I know, or that someone knows, that I can reach out to them and say, hey, do you know anyone who needs better hair or more money?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone does. So I feel like personal development was the biggest key in this, is understanding why network marketing is a better way. Why, how to stop thinking like an employee and how to start thinking like an entrepreneur. And I mean, I don't know. I think that just don't stop, even if people tell you no. Because I have people like making fun of me to my face, and I had to blow it off. If I would have stopped, then I would not be successful. So you have to stop caring what people think.
Yes.
And just move on, because there's millions of people out there. Like I didn't know him before this. I didn't know any of you, but now I'm here. It's because I put myself out there on Facebook or whatever, he's able to find me. So getting uncomfortable is huge, because the second that you're comfortable in your business, you will not grow. When you're up and talking in front of 3 or 4 people and you're uncomfortable and you're nervous and you're sweating, your business is going to grow, because you're doing something out of the ordinary. You're changing, you're growing. So when I was at MMB, when I was at that rank and I went to a Super Saturday, Julie was like, hey, you are growing like extremely fast. I want you to get up in front of everyone and speak. And there was like 60 people in the room, and I was about to die. But I had to do it because she knew that I was going to give them some information that was helpful to me. And so I got up there with a microphone in front of a podium and I spoke, and I was like, I had people taking pictures of it, because I'm like, take a picture of me so I can post it, because I want people to see like what I'm doing.
Right now.
Yeah. I had just joined the company. I had no clue what I was saying, but it built my confidence. So that's what I do to my people. If I have an event, I'm like, hey, do you mind speaking? If I trust them, I'm like, hey, do you mind speaking and going over this part of the training for me? Because I think that you're really good at it. It gives people confidence and it makes them feel like amazing. So feeling confident and actually getting outside of your comfort zone, and whether it's talking to someone in the grocery line or just complimenting someone's hair. Like, me and Julie were in Destin, and we were there on accident. We weren't there together. We just randomly were there at the same time. And we go to a restaurant, and there's a lady with like bright purple hair, just beautiful. Like, she's sitting at the table that we were getting seated at. And I kind of had a headache, and I saw that girl's hair, and I was like, oh my gosh, her hair is amazing. But I didn't say anything. And I knew Julie was gonna say something. Julie was like behind. So I walked past the girl and sat down. I was like, oh my God, her hair. Julie walked by and said, put her hand on her shoulder and said, oh my gosh, I love your hair. And I was like, I was gonna do that, but I didn't because my head hurts. And I've never really told this story, but it happened. So she got her contact information. I don't know if she ever signed up as a market partner or customer or whatever, but Julie pulled up a chair and sat at the table with her and her husband, and we're like ready to order. Come on, like we're ready to order, and she's talking to her, and so somehow it turns into that lady has a Great Dane, and Julie's like, I have a Great Dane.
Yeah,
so then they started talking about their dog and showing pictures, and it was just blowing my mind. That is how we work our business.
Yeah.
She added her on Facebook, so now they're connected. She gave her business card, gave her samples. I gave her my samples because Julie didn't have any on her. I was like, here, give her some samples. You're welcome.
I helped her sign her up.
Yeah.
When you're handing out samples, do you find that people actually really do use them more than not?
If I don't give them to them unless they're like, unless they're really interested.
Okay.
Because if you get their contact information, you can say, hey.
How was the sample?
Well, what I do is I say, hey, put those samples in your shower as soon as you get home so you do not forget to use them.
Yeah, because they'll sit in your purse.
Yep. So tell them, hey, when you get home, put those samples in your purse. Or you can say, or like a couple hours later after you met them and you have their number, say, hey, make sure you put those samples in your shower.
Wash
so
your
you don't
hair
forget.
tonight.
Yeah. So you don't forget to
There you
use
go.
them. Yeah.
Well, some people you say that too.
Yeah.
You know, I saw this product. But
Yeah.
that's my strategy. So.
Yeah. But seriously, so you do that so people don't forget to use them. But I have probably sent out, I don't know, 700, 600 samples. I mean,
So
no
then
joke.
you share a little bit, how to use it, because, like in
Yes, you can
Okay.
type up something. There's actually, I think, something in my team page that says how to do it. I'll send it to Pablo right now, and he can forward it to you. It's just a thing that I typed up, and you can type that up on paper and make it look really cute. Put it in a little clear, like a drawstring bag with
Right.
samples, and give those to people. You can get those
Yeah,
bags.
because,
really
because there is a way to use it correctly and a way to use it incorrectly, and so.
Yep, I'm sending it to Pablo right
By the
now.
way, while she's doing that, she has a lot of great tools on her page, and I
Yeah.
promise you, 90% of the people don't even print them out. And it's like so valuable. So like when she's talking about how to become an A&B and things like that, you can just print that out
Yeah,
of her
and write
Facebook
people's
page,
names in those
and
boxes.
then you can set your goals. Have one upstairs month by month on the things that you're gonna do. So all that is on her page there.
So if you have a printer, or go to the
Which
library.
Which page is that on?
I
The
didn't
hair
have a
tribe,
printer.
the hair
The hair
tribe.
tribe page,
Mhm.
okay.
I didn't have a printer in the beginning. I went to the library and bought a library card, or got a library card and printed stuff off. And a couple books that I will recommend that are really, really going to help you, and I promise I wouldn't tell you this if it didn't, is GoPro by Eric Worre. That's going to teach you why network marketing works and how to stop thinking like an employee and all of those things, and how to build a list. And it also tells you how to never run out of people, because people are like, I've already warmed up my warm market. No one wants to join. Read that book, and it will show you how to get multiple people. And you can download it on Audible and listen to it. I listen to stuff on my headset all the time, or in the car, because I hate reading. I literally never read a book. I listen to them. And 4 Color Personalities of MLM, Multi-Level Marketing. That book teaches you people's color personalities so that you know what to say when you're talking to somebody. Because if all of you guys were money driven and trips and cars and all of those things, if you're a red personality, which I'm a red personality, and I was sitting here talking about my grandma's hair grew back, and I love helping people to grow their hair back. You guys would be like, show me the money. I don't care. I want to learn how to make money. So you need to know how to read people's personalities before you talk to them. Let them talk to you. Keep your mouth shut and learn. So that's really what I did in the beginning. I let people talk, and then I'd ask them a question and let them talk. I didn't just tell them all about my company.
Yeah, they just sell it to themselves.
And I never do a presentation unless someone asks. Unless someone says, tell me more about your company. Then I'll get out the Dare to Succeed. If not, they're not going to listen. They don't care.
Do you know who wrote that book?
Big Al Schreider.
Oh, we got yeah.
The 4 colors.
4 Color Personalities of MLM. Yeah, by Big Al Schreider. Yeah, Big Al has Magic Words, I think is the name.
He's great. He's a fun.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He was the first, years ago when there was no books in network marketing, he was the first that wrote these books, and they were very simple and so funny.
Yeah,
he
is funny.
You know.
Yeah.
So what would you say is my personality on that? Because I have trouble
I would say a
finding out
green.
myself.
I would say green and a little bit of blue.
And which are those?
Green is like scientific, like you print everything off, you're very organized, you like the facts. And then a blue personality is someone who likes to get up and talk in front of people.
The extrovert.
And who's there for the party. Yeah, extrovert. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Interrupting.
You're okay.
I have to go.
Oh, you're okay?
Back to Hoover Turkey over there on
Okay.
the other side of the
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
take a picture.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cool.
Of course she has to have a team picture, right?
Let's get my mohawk going on.
Let's get a picture of all of us. Let's get one of all of us.
There we go. Thank
Good.
Can you take one
Okay,
with
yeah.
with
Oh yeah, take one with your camera. Oops, watch it.
Okay.
Come here, Miriam.
All right, I think we can shut this off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Training.